How's it going, guys? This is Brandon with Blue Ridge Mountain Outdoors. I created this channel last night as a something fun to do, something fun to try. My daughter was really avid on how cool it would be to have a YouTube channel on the adventures that we take. Me and my wife and my daughter, we do a lot of camping, and we're always outside, when we can be. And that's one of the main reasons that I wanted to create this channel. So my first video, I wanted to introduce myself and kind of tell you what I was going to be about, what the YouTube channel is going to be about. I'm a motorcycle ATV mechanic in North Georgia, so the riding around here is just beautiful. Going to be a lot of riding videos, going to be a lot of tech videos, going to be how-to videos, reviews on tools that I use, reviews on certain motorcycles. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff, and I'm really excited about it. My first video here, I am going to review something that came in the mail just the other day, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But yeah, the main thing that I wanted to put across here, what this channel is going to be about, is reviews on a broad spectrum of outdoor equipment and tools as well. Anywhere that I can do a video to help somebody and maybe save them some money, if it is a product that I buy and I'm not really happy with, or if it's a product that I like that you see a function on it that you're not happy with, or you want to go with something else, it's kind of one of them things. Maybe I can save y'all some money, and the amount of stuff that me and my buddies go through, as far as gear goes, it's one of them things. We have a lot of stuff that we like, that we share with each other, and I want to share with y'all. So without further ado, I'm going to show my first video and my first review on this headlamp. If you're like me, headlamps one of your best friends. Always outside, and I'm always usually working. It's night now. It's almost midnight. I've been working all day, so but I really want to get this first video out. So headlamps. My best friend when I get home and I'm wanting to work on something and it's pitch black outside. Biggest thing about this, one of my biggest selling points, one of the reasons that I bought this lamp was I didn't have any rechargeable headlamps, and I go through so many AAA batteries and AA's and other batteries, from like this, just little cheap lights, pin lights that I use when I'm working on motorcycles. I thought it would be a great idea with my other flashlights that are rechargeable. Why not have a good rechargeable headlamp? So I got to looking, and when you go to looking at videos, how things start popping up, on Facebook and what this, that, and another. There's a bunch of different brands. This brand in particular claims to be a 230 degree headlamp. So the field of view, whenever you're when you're working, when you're outside, the field of view is crazy. I'll have to say this headlamp really surprised me with that. You can see that the front of it's not flimsy, it's pliable. The rubber on it seems really sturdy, but you see how wide and how many LED lights are in there. So I was really surprised when it came in the mail in this little box. I thought this was instructions. I thought there was something else in the bag, but this thing is just so lightweight and really comfortable too. I don't think any headlamp looks cool, but this one here feels good. That's one of the biggest things about it. First of all, I'm going to go through the modes. This has got of course, the bright light. It's got the medium light, and you got your red light. The red light, in my opinion, is what most people are going to use when they're either hunting or fishing. It prolongs your night vision, your natural vision, being out at dark when you're not trying to shine a lot of lights, but you need to shine a light to show, look at your gear. You need to take a hook out of a mouth, do things like that where you need to see, but you don't want to turn a big bright light on to where it takes you 5 minutes to get back to your normal night vision. So you see that's a motion. That's the second best thing about this light. So you can turn this on your red light if that's what you're going to use, or your bright light. And when you want to use this, if your hands are covered in grease, I mean, that simple. Really cool function, I think. about this lamp. It's supposed to last 4 hours, I believe, on medium, and 2 hours. I'm gonna have to look that up, but I believe it's 3 hours on a full charge, which is great. And you know, you're gonna save a lot of money on batteries. The fourth mode on this light is your spotlight. And I know it's hard to tell from a camera how bright this is, but just take it from me, this light is bright. And I like the function that it does have a spotlight on it, because being a mechanic, you know, when you're working, you might want that wide field of view when you're in an engine bay and you're looking at a motor and you're working on this and that. Or if you're on the side of the road, you broke down, or if you're out on a boat, or if you're out in the woods, you know, you want that wide view looking at stuff. But there is times where headlamp just don't really cut it when you're looking down at something. If you're working on a trying to get something off, you know, you're trying to take this one bolt off that you can't hardly see, that spotlight's going to come in handy. So I'm really happy with that. The motion light, I just can't, I don't want to stop talking about that because of how cool that is. And it goes right back to the same light mode that you had. So, you know, red, if you wanted that, if you wanted your spotlight on, hit the motion. That's cool, guys. I mean, that is awesome. Didn't mean to blind y'all, but yeah, definitely one of the cooler lights. I'm really excited to try out. It's supposed to be waterproof. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to go dunk my head in the water, try this lamp out. However, when you're out fishing, when you're out in the woods, if it rains, and you got this headlamp, you know, on the back of the truck, if it gets wet, it's supposed to be okay. So I'm excited to try that. It does seem like it's pretty watertight. It has a really good rubber seal over the charging port, which I like. Excited to see how long that lasts, that battery life lasts, because that's a really cool function. If it lasts 3 hours, you know, on, that would be all night for me, because you know, when I'm using a headlamp, you know, it's always off and on, off and on, off and on. So that motion is going to be really helpful for me, I believe. So yeah, there's my first review on this headlamp. I will definitely have some more to come on this. I want to try it out on the river banks this weekend. Or I might even do a video working on one of these Harleys. I'm not sure. But either way, this is going to be something I'm going to be using every day. And you know, of course, I bought this. NightBuddy did not send this to me for this review. I bought this on my own sense of looking like a good product, a good company. And I'm glad I bought it. So far, I think this is going to be one of my favorite headlamps. I'm going to definitely keep it in the truck. So thank you, and y'all have a great night. Please throw me a like, subscribe if you want. This is going to be my first video, hopefully first of many. So there's so much stuff, you know, for us to try out. I've got kayaks and boats and all kinds of stuff for reviews. So getting ready to start this channel up. So please throw me a like, subscribe if you'd like to, and y'all have a great night.